on this episode of Hollywood Treasure.
Wow, this is worth $1 million. Doesn't get much better than this. I'm seeing Star Wars, Top Gun, Scarface, and Blade Runner. Should I put red dots in the things I want?
Oh my God. Wow. I think it's one of the best things I've ever seen.
Do you think it's real?
3 decades worth of material in here.
Yeah, even on the rooftops.
Whoa, what is this?
Star Trek Enterprise.
This is great.
Pressure's on.
Any interest at all?
I'm against one person in the room.
Going once. And sold.
My name is Joe Maddalena. I hunt for iconic treasure from the movies and TV shows you love and auction them for prices you wouldn't believe. Together with my team of talented investigators, I will scour the globe to uncover Hollywood treasure.
Today I'm on my way to visit Desi Desontos. Desi is a really advanced collector, and he wants to sell something from his current collection so that he can buy the hoverboard from his favorite movies, Back to the Future. Hopefully it will help him find that thing he's been looking for his entire collecting career. Wow, this is pretty cool.
I've been looking for a hoverboard with handlebars for over a decade. This is a very rare piece. So hopefully Joe will be able to help me find something in my collection that I can sell so that I can go after these.
I'm speechless. You've got just amazing stuff. I don't even know where to begin. Should I put red dots in the things I want? I get that and that and that. You've treated this stuff like art. I'm really blown away. I'm seeing things from Top Gun, Bicentennial Man, Scarface and Blade Runner, Star Wars. It's a big Death Star fragment.
Yes.
Is that you literally like have it on your coffee table? Like, do people come over and like put a beer on top of it?
They don't dare.
They don't dare?
I collect these pieces for the ability to be watching that movie and actually looking back and forth and saying, I've got that.
Is this what I think it is?
The Terminator 2 Harley. I was lucky enough to meet Mario Casar, and he had kept a couple of bikes after production, and he was willing to sell me one.
So this is probably the best provenance in the world because it comes from the producer.
Exactly.
Who without, there would never have been a franchise.
Exactly.
I'm always curious about like what details did the studio add? Like,
Interesting about the bike is kind of a quick little Mickey Mouse little piece of metal here. It's where they put foot pegs, so when John Connor was put on the tank to ride down the freeway in front of him, he put his feet on these. That's not,
pretty
Harley
cool.
standard, obviously.
is this costume screen specific to the bike? That's huge.
Every scratch, every bullet hole, every mark dead on matches while he's riding the bike in the aqueduct. So that is scene specific for that jacket.
Wow. I'm speechless. Not only does he have the hero motorcycle, he has his complete costume worn specifically in that scene. I mean, this is pretty amazing. This is probably the best Terminator ensemble in existence. I could see the ensemble to the right collector bringing $200,000.
Joe.
Is that not an option?
Not on this piece. All right. Even though the T2 bike will be way more than I need for the hoverboard, there's no way I'm parting with it.
You got great stuff. Deckard's blaster from Blade Runner. I think it's worth $30,000.
Wow, it's one of those I don't want to let go. This is an original screen-used helmet, one of my key Star Wars pieces.
I would think a complete one would be 150 grand.
Wow. Now, I wish I had a complete one.
This has to be one of the most coveted pieces in our hobby. This thing could go for a fortune.
Well, that's one of the pieces that has a little bit of a different attachment to it because that is my wife's.
Oh, really? So it's
you'd
never going.
You'd have to get her approval.
Call her when you're not around.
Exactly.
Every piece you have, from Doc Brown to Terminator, is phenomenal.
There is one other thing that I do have in my collection that I'm proud of. I'll show it to you in the garage.
You got me pretty excited here.
I've got something real cool for Joe to look at. So I hope Joe can give me an accurate assessment.
Oh my God. Is it really a screen-used DeLorean from Back to the Future 3?
Yeah. It was sitting on the back lot at Universal for decades, rotting away. The Delorean Time Machine is my prized possession, so hopefully Joe can give me a good assessment.
God, it's just absolutely amazing, the detail.
We added some electronics with sound effects and lights. We'll go ahead and open the door here.
That is so cool. Wow. This is why I love my job. When you get up close and personal with real movie magic, you're just waiting for Doc Brown to pop up and let's go. I love this. The flux capacitor. It's amazing what a fuse box, some lights, and spark plug wires can do. But that's the magic of Hollywood. Doesn't get much better than this. This car says 85 miles an hour. What's the deal?
Real DeLoreans only go to 85.
In the movie, you had to go over 85 to get this thing back to the future,
That's true. You've got an insert shot that went up to 90 or 95.
Wow, so real DeLoreans just were kind of wimpy cars.
Yeah.
Here we have probably the most important feature on the car. It's VIN number. Only this car was sold to Universal, pink slip, and sold to you. You could not get better authenticity because it's one of a kind. I've seen lots of replica DeLoreans from Back to the Future, but I've never ever been up close and personal with a real screen-used DeLorean. It's one of the most recognizable cars on the planet.
Honestly, what do you think something like this would be worth?
Because it's real, it's not a replica, I think the car is worth...
Whoa, what is this?
The Lost Enterprise.
What?
There was a different design of Enterprise.
People didn't believe that there was such a thing.
This is so important.
Screen-used DeLorean from Back to the Future 3. Because it's real, it's not a replica, I think the car is worth $1 million.
Shocked by that price. I would have never dreamt that.
It's life-changing, really.
Would you ever think about parting with it?
You do have to realize this is my favorite movie of all time is the Back to the Future series, so it would be very difficult to let something like this go.
All right. Clearly, Desi is not ready to part with the DeLorean yet. I got to get back into that house, and I've got to find something that he can sell. Desi needs to raise $20,000 to $30,000 so he can get that hoverboard from Back to the Future. Desi, this is pretty recognizable.
Yeah.
I've never seen a Green Goblin mask in person.
It's a very cool piece. I haven't seen another one either.
The original Goblin was a little bit more cartoony, and Defoe said, I'm not wearing that. He wanted more of this sleeker, industrial army type look. So they redesigned the costume just for him.
Really?
Yeah. I think a piece like this could do really well at auction.
You think so?
Yeah. I mean, like 12 to 15,000.
Wow.
Is this something you might consider parting with?
It is rare. I haven't seen any others. You know, I'm not as much of a comic book fan.
So,
yes.
Oh, Desi, that's huge. This is exactly what Desi needs to consign and sell to get that hoverboard. This piece crosses over between my field of collecting movie props, pop culture, comic books. It's got all the ingredients to get all those collectors fighting for it. I can't wait to get started with today's auction. Desi Desontos consigned his Green Goblin mask from Spider-Man, and he's hoping to buy that hoverboard from Back to the Future. There's a lot at stake here. It's going to be an exciting auction.
We'd like to welcome you to Profiles in History's Hollywood auction. And our first item up for bid is a Green Goblin mask from Spider-Man.
The Green Goblin's fairly rare. I haven't seen another one around. I think the estimate, hopefully, is low. We'll find out.
9,500.
9,500 opening bid, 10,000. At 10,000 going once. 11, thank you, sir. Gentleman in the third row at 11,000. At 11,000, gentleman's bid, 12,000. Gentleman bidding still here in the room at 13 and 14,000. 15,000.
You want 16?
15,000, I have at 15,000.
I'm against one person in the room.
At 15,000. At 16, still bidding on the phone. 17, going once. 18 in time. 19,000, he goes. 20,000, now we go to 22,500 if you wish. 22,500, gentleman's bid. In the room, going once.
You hit 25, I don't think you'll go to 27.
22,500 in the room, going twice. Moment of decision in time, 25. 27,500, he goes.
He likes it too.
Here on my left at 27,500. At $27,500. Anybody else at 27,500, all done. Sold.
the Green Goblin did amazing. So I'm going after that hoverboard now.
I've been looking for a hoverboard with handlebars for about 15 years.
And now Hero hoverboard from Back to the Future 2.
When it came up for auction, I knew I had to go after it.
Opening bid of 15,000, thank you, at 16,000, 17,000, 18,000 the bid, 19,000 is here, 20,000, sir. You're the leader now at 20,000. Gentlemen live in the room on my right. Is anyone else at 20,000? They're out. All done. And sold 20,000 to 851. Thank you, sir.
I was super excited when I got the hoverboard with the handlebars, and I thought I got it at a real bargain price, actually.
Desi had a great day. He's walking out of here with the hoverboard. He has some cash in his pocket.
And our next lot coming up is the Disneyland Haunted Mansion original painting.
I'm hoping for the best, but who knows?
So we have all our phone bids starting on this. 30,000 is Joe's bid at 30,000. 32,500. 35,000. Joe's bid at 35,000. 37,500 is Lori.
You want to go 40?
37,000, 40,000. At 42,500, Lori's bid now at 42,500.
Are you sure?
We're at 42, 45 in time. He has it. At 45,000, 47,500.
We're out.
All done. At 47,500, Lori's bid going once. At 47,500 going twice. And sold. 47,500.
Oh, wow, I couldn't believe it. It was fantastic. I can't wait to go find more stuff for Joe now.
Today was a great day. We helped one collector find a piece he's always wanted to own, and we sold one of the most important Disney paintings in existence. Tomorrow, we have to start all over again. It's a lot of work and a lot of stress, but I love it.